I decided to make the decision to get into the Los Angeles Film School in the month of July 2020. What interested me with the film school was back in the year of 2018 when I saw an ad for it online, and that's what first got me interested into the school. I've always been interested with film, and so that's what got me started with everything. So I really wanted to get into this school. I had to do a few steps to get into the school in the month of July, and I had to get a letter of recommendation from a coach or a counselor. So I called up my former chiropractor who I've known since I was 9 years old, and he got me in with a letter of recommendation. And then I had to call up my former high school that I graduated from in 2009, and I to my surprise, my former high school math teacher called me up on the phone, and he said he'd send me a copy of my high school diploma, and then from that point on I got accepted into the film school, and then I had to also apply to financial aid, and from there I got accepted into the school. However, prior to the two attempts I got into the Los Angeles Film School, when I started up in month 1, they put me on academic probation. I started up with month 1 on academic probation, which was digital literacy. I thought, this would be really difficult. I don't really know if I could get into this. I don't know if I could pass, because the last time around in 2020, I really didn't understand anything, and I didn't really get that far. But this time around, I communicated with a professor, and I got through all 4 weeks, and I passed by with a B minus. I got on to month 4, which was Introduction to Filmmaking. That class wasn't really my best. We had to learn how to shoot a 1 minute video and then edit it, and editing was my weak spot in film school at the start of everything. And so the professor was like, here, I'll give you a shot at redoing everything. And there was the test there too, which I really didn't like. I didn't want it, and so I got by with a C in Introduction to Filmmaking. And then when I got onto editing 1, that's when I really struggled. I had to learn how to edit my projects, and I had to go back and redo everything multiple times. And then the sound part of it, I had to do it, but then I had to take a pass fail because I sucked at it. I then got onto screenwriting 1. I thought, oh hey, this is my shot at learning how to write, really well because I really am great at writing, but it wasn't like that. I had to learn like the beginning, middle, end, and the plot line to things, and that was disappointing. And then I got onto another writing class, which was Foundations of Writing. I learned how to write essays and everything like that. It was basically an easy class, so I sailed through it really easily. So I got a great grade in that class, so it was really amazing. I was happy with that. But there were the tests again, which I struggled with, but I knew that there was going to be tests all throughout film school, so I would struggle with that. I got my first tech kit around the Foundations of Writing class, I think. I can't really remember much, but I got my first MacBook Pro, and I got a clapboard, and I got a iPad Touch, and I got all the cool stuff. But then I then got onto the hard class, which was digital production design. I really struggled with that because it was where we had to learn how to do Photoshop. I kept struggling with it. We did tests and everything, and we really had to learn to do shapes and everything in Photoshop. So I then got my second tech kit around Introduction to Cinematography, which was month 9. I was really happy with this because I then got into Cinematography and Lighting 1 in the month of May 2021. I struggled a bit with things still, but I still had to get through the class. There were still, the tests. I struggled with that too. And then I got onto Cinematography and Lighting 2 in June 2021, and that was cool. I got onto month 27, which was visual effects, but I really struggled with this one because I didn't really know how to do Adobe After Effects, and so by the end of week 3, I just kept failing, and I kept going through a rough period personally in my life, and so I failed the class, and so I couldn't get through in week 4, and when I failed, I thought, this is it, I can't get through film school anymore. So I had to think through my options. So I called up the film school, my academic advisor, and told her, are you guys dropping me out because I failed? And she was like, no, we're giving you a few options here and other classes to take and other degree programs. And so I chose the entertainment business degree program, where it was Art of the Pitch in month 28. I then finally got onto my capstone classes. I got onto my first capstone class, which was capstone film development, where I had to write up either a narrative or a documentary. I got onto the class that I'm currently in right now, which is capstone film production, where I'm filming my graduation project. So after I finish up with this class, I have 2 classes left. It's month 36 and month 37. After that, my last and final class is July 2023.